Ross, for you as a coach, what was it like over the last 5 days in Argentina?
5 days. We've been on the range for just over 5 days now. I think it went exceptionally well. We didn't have as much time prepping as we would have liked to back home because of weather and us just switching from indoor season to outdoor season to try and start getting the outdoor time in now. Um, but we got enough time in to to get them settled in, and especially with Elektra being she's new to this event, getting her settled on 70 meters and being able to produce a good score. So all in all, things have gone really well. We got off to a bit of a rough start. I'll let the girls tell you exactly how they were doing and whatnot, but we got off to a bit of a rough start in the qualification matches. But we stuck with it and pushed through it and had some good results in the end. So, they both performed well. So I'm pleased. Um, the time we've had her together to not just first time at Pan Am Games, but this is the first time that we've actually fielded a team event as well. So they got to shoot not just as individuals competing, but they got to compete as a team as well. So it's the beginning of some promising things to come for the young female women that's in the sport.
And obviously, watching from the sideline, it must have had you pacing up and down at times.
Well, it was probably as nerve wracking for me as it was for them in a sense, but they prevailed. They did what they had to do. They got out there, they put their heads down and they done what they had to do, and they did well with it. So, that made it a bit easier when I saw that they were focused and able to do what they had to do. Then as individuals they had their individual matches, and then as a team they got a chance to work together as a team to see how a team needs to work in the archery sport. So that was good to have that. We've had it in the male team in some of our adult male competitions. We've been able to field a full male team, but this is the first time we've actually been able to field a female team, which was great. So, that was good.
Robin, having secured a Junior Pan Am spot yesterday, were you more relaxed heading into today's bronze medal match?
I was definitely a lot calmer today, I think. I was really surprised with my spot because I didn't shoot as well as I really wanted to for the qualification round, so I wasn't sure if my score was going to be high enough for me to get the spot. But then once I knew that, I was like, okay, I've done what I've come here to do, and then placing is just an added bonus, obviously, which is a really good bonus. But yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster, but I'm glad that I made it.
And then with the shootout, how did you calm yourself down in order to compete?
You don't. But that was, yeah, the whole entire round was because you do like a point system with whoever gets the higher score gets 2 points first to six. And we were tying like every single end. So it was like five, I don't even know, 3-3 at one point, and then 5-3. And then we both got to 5-5. And the announcers like to kind of mess with you. So like he'll sit with the microphone and make kind of a heart beating sound, which does not help when you're sitting there waiting to shoot. And then we went up and we both shot a 7. So we're both standing there because obviously you can't see that far. And it was, I think, down to an inch maybe between our arrows, even less.
Yeah.
But yeah, very stressful. Definitely very stressful.
Finally, Robin, when you left Bermuda, did you vision yourself getting on the podium in Argentina?
No, not at all. I got kind of sick before we left, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do well at all. But it was definitely very surprising. So yeah, very happy with it.
Electra, with someone like Robin, do you think what she has accomplished can make you better?
As much of it as I can. I mean, the better I get, the more we can shoot together and the more we can compete in further competitions. So, make our team bigger and all that good stuff.
And this being your first real international test, do you want to come back to Bermuda and train harder for another international test?
Yes, I do want to train harder. I don't think I want to come back to Argentina per se, but but as far as training and becoming stronger as an archer, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to be able to do.
Finally, Ross, as an organization, it must have been a proud moment seeing Robin on the podium.
That was a proud moment. We've worked and we've done, all the other events where she's been on the podium in some of the indoor events that we've competed in overseas. But to the outdoor ones mean a lot more, the bigger events, and to us it's a lot more work to get there because of the distance that you're shooting and the conditions on wind. We had a good week of weather, and it wasn't until like today where it actually rained a bit, and the winds came up slightly. But all in all, it was good. This was a good introduction for us to outdoor season, and to start the outdoor season off. Um, this way, I think, we're hoping for a promising outdoor season this year. Yeah, this is the beginning of our outdoor season. So winding up indoors and heading outdoors, and for this being our first outdoor match, it couldn't have gone better. But she's got her spot for the Youth Pan Am Games now. So we won't just have individual competition now, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that they keep the mixed team event there, so she'll be able to compete with Jaden in the mixed team event at the games.